Hello, everyone, and welcome to this very exciting opportunity that I have for you to understand your money personality type. And by taking the following quiz, you're going to be able to crack your money code. Now, before you do, I'm sure you're asking yourselves, who am I? Who am I, Sarah Brill? What is the sacred money archetypes? How can they actually help me to achieve my financial goals? So I wanted to just take this opportunity to share a little bit about myself and what the sacred money archetypes actually are and how they can help you in achieving financial freedom for yourself. So to do that, I'm going to share my screen with you and take you through a little bit of information about what the sacred money archetypes are. Now, if we haven't already met yet, my name is Sarah Brill. I'm a money mindset mentor and a two-time certified financial coach. And over the past 6 years, I've coached over 750 people to help them stop living from paycheck to paycheck so that they can create financial freedom for themselves, whatever that means for you. And there is a framework that I use to help people understand what cash flow is so that they can make, manage, and multiply their money with ease. And this is a combination of a framework that you can work within, but also within the structures of how finances actually work and what you practically need to do to leverage your money and get it working for you. This is all about using your money in a conscious way and rewiring and reprogramming your money patterns so that you can create financial freedom. Now, the quiz that you're about to take is called the Sacred Money Archetypes Quiz. And I want to just explain what these are. So there are, in fact, 8 different archetypes. They are romantic, ruler, celebrity, nurturer, maverick, alchemist, connector, and accumulator. Now, the word archetype means a model or theme. Archetypes are something that people around the world immediately recognize because no matter what culture you're from, archetypes share universal characteristics. Some of the common archetypes you might think of are the hero or the mother archetypes, but there are many different archetypes in our cultures. And archetypes are not only something that everyone can relate to in terms of actions and characteristics, but also people can relate to them energetically or spiritually, which is why maybe some of the archetypes in front of you might be jumping out at you already and they might be resonating. But we all have a top 3 archetypes that dominate. And what makes the archetypes an exciting guide that's going to help you step up into your uniquely authentic power with money and in other areas of your life is understanding the pattern of power that's within you. They are going to help you to understand the archetype that you have, which contains a complete set of stories, beliefs, motivations, fears, courage, and it gives you direction in making choices that help you live a life you love and help you step forward as a leader in your business, your career, or your financial life. Now, for example, if your primary archetype is the accumulator, which happens to be mine, then you're going to share certain thoughts, perspectives, strengths, and challenges as other people who have the same primary archetype as you. And if someone's primary archetype is the connector, then they're going to share similar characteristics with other connectors. But ultimately, they are going to be very different to accumulators, which is why you see so many people working in the same industries with the same job or running the same type of business, and yet they run it in very different ways. And they might even see success in very different ways because we all have different strengths, different challenges, and different inner motivations when it comes to money. And because of this, the accumulator's relationship with money is going to look very different than the connectors. And the connectors is going to be uniquely different to that of the alchemist or the ruler. Now, here's a little bit of background that you might find fascinating. Archetypes are considered the original language of human beings because they are symbolic. And even before we had our modern language, humans used symbols to communicate, and archetypes were part of that symbolic language. And what's even more fascinating is that the archetypes represent patterns of behavior or ideas that are part of our collective unconscious. And I really believe that as human beings throughout our planet, we are all part of the same fabric and we're all connected, just like threads woven together in this fabric. Now, archetypes speak to our deep collective unconsciousness, which is why they are meaningful throughout the world and every culture. The nurturer is the nurturer, whether you are from North America, South America, Asia, Europe, Australia, it doesn't matter. Your sacred money archetypes are symbolic metaphors that help us understand our patterns and behaviors. They show us who we are so that we can become aware of and change our unconscious behaviors. They're a powerful insight tool helping us to discover where we have the opportunity to grow and create rich and meaningful life experiences. Now, let me explain this in an even deeper way. Every opportunity that comes into your world is being filtered or seen through the lens of your sacred money archetypes. Opportunities are all around us, but how you energize these opportunities through the perspective of your top three archetypes. So, for example, the celebrity and the ruler archetype could have exactly the same opportunity in front of them, but each of them is going to create something different out of that opportunity because they see that opportunity very differently. And that's due to their personality type. Now, you can make powerful shifts in your life and make these shifts very easily when you know what your sacred money archetypes are. Knowing them opens up the gateway to empowering your strengths and consciously handling your challenges so that you're no longer running your life unconsciously, trying to be someone you're not, or even operating from the shadow side of your archetypes. That is when we can fall victim to things like comparisonitis. And you can tell if you're allowing your challenges to subconsciously run your life because you're likely experiencing a lot of blame, shame, guilt, excuses, waiting and saying, I can't because. And as soon as you say, I can't because, what's going to happen is you automatically follow that up with an excuse. So I can't because I'm poor, or I'm not good with money, or I don't deserve to be wealthy. Okay. So rather than taking it at face value, we can start questioning our archetypes and our challenges that show up and coach you to choose a new perspective along with the new actions to take. And when you consciously work with your challenges and you give power to your strengths, you create enormous synchronicity. And I love synchronicity. It's those little things like you're thinking about someone and then they call you or message you the next day, or you start manifesting a car and then you start seeing it everywhere on the street. And what's cool about synchronicity is that it creates greater and greater opportunities in your life and in your business. Women are particularly tuned to synchronicity. That's not to say that men aren't, but women are particularly in tune with synchronicity. We love it because it's a way to honor and give credit to our intuition. Now, knowing your sacred money archetypes gives you a tool to help you make big shifts in your life and in your business and in your career. They give you the ability to help you eliminate a lot of issues regarding money. to create understanding and connection in your personal relationships, and to help you move forward freely with creating and keeping more money. And now, in order to do that, you can't feel divided. You have to feel whole and in alignment in order to be able to show up, make money, manage your money, and multiply your money. Everything I do is based on creating alignment. It's a core central theme for me. And a big part of the brilliance of the Sacred Money archetypes is how your archetypes will help you create the exact kind of powerful alignment and financial freedom that you've been searching for. So I invite you to take the quiz below. It will take you no more than 10 minutes. Once you've done the quiz, you're going to receive an email with your results. There is also a PDF workbook there. So if you have a tie, there are some questions which are going to help you define what your top 3 are. And if not, there's a series of videos which you can go through completely free to give you more information about what your natural strengths and what your natural sabotages are when it comes to money. I really, really am excited for this journey that's ahead of you because it completely changed my life and it has completely transformed the lives of thousands of people that have done it. So I look forward to seeing you on the other side.